current temperature in Accra, Ghana is 84 degrees at 4 minutes to 5. It's great. I'll apologize in advance that I did not post. I'm not posting any pictures or anything extra this week because my camera has been in the room all week. I'm really bad at this. I keep forgetting to take pictures and stuff. But I promise I will make it up to you. I will take 1,000,001 pictures this week and post them as soon as possible. So when I was planning on coming here, I did not realize that I would be here for Black History Month. Like, I didn't think about how that would be here. And it's a very different experience. It's not a really, really big thing like the way we make it at home where like everybody's doing something for Black History Month. There's so many events and acknowledgments and all sorts of things that happen. But it's very low-key here. The African American Association of Ghana, actually, they sponsor a series of events that are happening this month. And a bunch of us went to the kickoff, which was yesterday. It was a few panel discussions, which sounds really boring, but it was actually really great experience. I learned a lot yesterday. Like, one of the panel discussions was about what is Pan-Africanism and who's a Pan-Africanist, and one of them was about arts and culture and how that's changed over the years from the way it traditionally is to how things changed when people were taken to the Americas and how things changed when they were brought back, and just that cycle of exchange between the cultures. It was really interesting to learn about all that stuff and to hear from a perspective of Americans who moved to Ghana and have decided to stay in Ghana, and their views on Black history and America and all sorts of stuff. It was a really great experience. I'm really glad I went. I'm probably going to go do a lot of other events. I will take pictures this time because there was lots of cool stuff there. The intro they did some traditional drumming, and there was a traditional dance that they did. And I bought some art pieces like yesterday and today, but they're not on my wall yet, as you can see, because nothing's on my wall. So I'll take pictures when I put that stuff up. What else? Oh yeah, this week was my first week of classes. It was nothing like I expected it to be. The closest academic building is about a mile away, so I get a good workout every day. I think every day I walk on average about 6 miles, including like to and from class and like when I walk into town or walking around the mall or whatever. I average about 6 miles every day. So I'm getting a real good workout here. But it's totally okay because I'm eating plenty of food and I love it and the food is great. I think last week I was complaining about eating a whole lot of chicken and rice because I've never had this much chicken and rice probably in my entire life. But after doing all this walking, I understand why the meals are like this, because you need a lot of energy because you do all that walking and then it's really hot and the heat alone drains you. So I'm really enjoying the food now a lot more than I was before. And everything's pretty affordable here. Well, by American standards, everything's really affordable here because the exchange rate is $1 to 4.25 cedis. So, like, if I get food from the kitchen for breakfast and it's 12 cedis, that's not even $4 American. It's not even $3 American, excuse me. I can do math. So everything just seems really cheap. So some of us, we had to like stop ourselves like, what, this is only like $5 and stuff. And we're like, wait a minute, we're still spending money. So it's really easy to just spend money without thinking about it because everything seems so cheap. Which, for the most part, it really is, and it's amazing. But we also have to be really careful because it can really trick you into spending a lot more money than you planned or than you really need to. But not much to talk about this week. Everything's really laid back here. Like, I didn't talk about my classes. Classes are not what I expected at all. Right, so I'm taking environmental chemistry, forensic chemistry, instrumental methods of chemical analysis, introduction to musicology, piano lessons, traditional drumming, and Twi, which is one of the local languages. It's one of the more widely spoken ones. So the classes are basically just the lectures. Like, you go to class, and that's really it. You don't do a lot of stuff outside of class, from what I understand. I talked to a couple of professors to see like what the workload was going to be like, and he's like, they don't really give assignments. If they do, they're not graded assignments, and most people aren't going to do them anyways. So, not quite sure how this is going to go. I'm not sure if this is a really good thing or a really bad thing, or maybe it's somewhere in between. I'm going to go with somewhere in between. I'm not sure yet. Only half my classes met last week. The time changed for like 3 of them. So maybe this week will be better. After this week, I should have a schedule set in stone of like when I have class and when I have free time, and I'm going to start doing some other things. I'm probably going to start volunteering, not this coming week, but the week after. And I think I'm going to do some research in chemistry research while I'm here too. Fill up all my free time. I need some more stuff to do. So right now I have a lot of just free time. I've been reading, I've been doing Sudoku. Yeah, that's it. I haven't been socializing much yet. It's just a lot of new things. Do one new thing at a time. You get used to my class schedule, and then maybe I'll start socializing with people. I think it's a good compromise. So that's it for this week. As always, comment if you have any questions, and if you want to contact me, I'm on WhatsApp using my home phone number. Yeah. We'll see what happens next week. Bye.